What's up, dudes? Max here with some more Mortal Kombat X information and news, and the big one that happened over the last couple of days. As you all know, the Predator was indeed officially confirmed via a teaser, and we got to see what he looks like in-game, but there was a lot of other stuff that came as a result of the info, and what's going to be included in the Combat Pack. That's like everything, all the costumes, all the characters, everything. So let's quickly go over some of that stuff, but before we do, I wanted to talk about the Predator a little bit. Just because I was making a video right as that was happening, talking about the Predator when I was hoping and kind of all the things I wanted to see. And with this one, I'm extremely glad they made the choice of going with the Jungle Hunter Predator that they did. This is indeed the original Predator from the very first Predator movie, and he's actually masked and has the little skulls around like this little like tied knot around him and all this type of stuff you remember from the first Predator design, which is honestly, in my opinion, the best Predator design. Predator 2 Predator looks amazing by all regards and is probably the best looking practical effect creature in cinema history. Not to mention that, in my opinion, the Predator is the greatest movie monster of all time. Predator 2 does look really damn cool, but what I do hope is that we get to look forward to variations for the Predator, so 3 different types of variations the Predator can do, and I did have my suggestions and recommendations and thoughts and theories about what that could be when we were first getting some kind of like small details about the Predator a while ago. But I hope that they do take advantage of something in that there is multiple different Predators. I'm really glad they didn't go with something like Alien vs. Predator or the Predator from Predators, because they do look kind of goofy in my opinion, and I'm really not a fan of the big bulky Predator. I do kind of like him being skinny because that's how the Predator looked. He wasn't super roided out. It was this monster from space, and he was big and buff and tall and huge, and that's what I'm really glad to see. But I hope that they do something with the variations where they actually switch between the different types of Predators you do see. So it'd be really awesome to see something along the lines of City Hunter, the Predator from Predator 2. Either way, there's a lot of potential within the variations of what they can do visually, and you do get a small visual adjustment within all the characters, and it's kind of like, well, how far are they going to go with the Predator? But either way, I'm extremely freaking happy with how he looks, as you can tell from my reaction video, and I can't wait to see what he actually looks like in-game. That's gonna be a big one, guys. That reaction video and how he looks in-game, I'm very much looking forward to it because the Predator and his movement and how he's gonna use all of his tools and weapons, he's pretty much the space alien equivalent of like Batman, so who knows, maybe they'll take advantage of some of that stuff that they had in Injustice. Now the crazy thing is that, like I was saying, the Combat Pack didn't just come with that little bit of information about the Predator. There was a lot more stuff, and there's also confirmations of characters that are going to be in the game that were not there before, which include both Liu Kang and JAX. We had a lot of information about JAX before. It was practically confirmed that he was in the game, but we actually have confirmation as a result of this, so check this out, guys. When you get Jason Voorhees, and he comes with this thing called the Ultimate Horror Pack, you also get multiple horror skins for characters in the game, which include Vampiress Milena, Kraken Reptile, and Pharaoh Ermac. Pretty cool. Maybe it's a little bit of Con-Ra stuff going on with Ermac. They're kind of similar, you know what I mean? And the classic skins for Tanya included Kano, Sonya, and Liu Kang. So right there confirming that, yep, Liu Kang is amongst the initial roster, and you are going to be able to get a classic costume for Liu Kang. So I'm very much looking forward to see how they dramatically change the way he looks. Considering everyone else, he's probably going to look pretty cool. And a lot of people might be confused who Tanya is. She's gone through quite a bit of a redesign in comparison to her previous versions of the game. Not a hugely popular character, but one of those characters that kind of hasn't made an appearance in a lot of MKs and is finally back. Of course, the next one is one that is kind of odd, and it's Tremor. And Tremor, not many of you guys have probably recognized him, but he came from, I believe, Mortal Kombat Special Forces and also made a brief appearance in MK9 on the PlayStation Vita, where I believe he was playable. And this time he's actually a full fleshed out character, and I'm actually very much looking forward to a big, heavy-hitting style of ninja. I think it's good that he looks like a ninja. I like that. I think the ninjas in MK look really damn cool. So I'm very excited that we're going to get a big, bulky type of ninja character, and I do want to see what a heavy hitter like that is going to move and do stuff like. He could be pretty damn cool, and there's a lot of people that love the crap out of Tremor. Along with that, Tremor gets some more classic skins, and you're going to get a classic Quan Chi, classic JAX, and classic Kung Lao, and that's where we get the confirmation that JAX is going to be in the game. But we also get one more thing, because when you buy the Predator pack, Predator and his Combat Pack is also going to be including a bunch of themed skins according to Predator/Prey, including Commando Johnny. Believe it or not, I think this is very much referring to an Arnold Schwarzenegger version of Johnny Cage. So whether or not they're talking about Arnold like Commando version in the movie or Commando Arnold like, 1980s Commando Arnold, that'd be pretty freaking awesome. You also get Scorpion, which is going to have an infrared edition where you see the Predator's vision and Predator sees people through their heat infrared. You're going to get a Scorpion that is always in infrared heat vision, which is pretty neat. I think that's kind of a great homage to the character. And then the one that's the beautiful, like mwah, kiss my lips, like icing on the cake. And this one I actually called ahead of time, and I predicted this was going to happen. JAX is going to be represented by Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers, who played Dylan in the Predator movie, they allowed him to use his likeness. We got this from the leak of information that happened a while ago where he was talking about this, and it appears that, and as I predicted, holy crap, I think Carl Weathers might actually be JAX. They're going to give them his likeness, and they're going to allow him to be JAX. It's totally freaking happening. JAX is going to, of course, be the original JAX we know. We've seen a little bit of him within the previous trailer, and we had that breakdown where we saw that evil version of JAX. That's not the original JAX. I think there's going to be a default design we will be seeing very soon. But the Carl Weathers version is going to be very interesting, mostly because TJ Combo in Killer Instinct Season 2 actually has a Carl Weathers / Dylan alternate outfit that looks just like the Predator movie, and this Carl Weathers representation is really funny how we're going to get, I'm pretty sure, almost the exact same thing again. Kind of freaking awesome. When it comes to the Predator, when it comes to all this stuff, there's a ton of fan service going on here, but I think the big question that's on a lot of people's minds is, where is Spawn? And at the moment, there is no more room for Spawn amongst this roster. Amongst these 4 characters, these are the 4 that are going to be coming out. They are all confirmed, and Spawn is nowhere to be found. So potentially, maybe down the line, if Mortal Kombat does get additional DLC, maybe Spawn could be that. Todd McFarlane still did say those things, that they allowed these guys to use the Spawn license. So, man, that'd be amazing if we actually got Spawn and Predator fighting this amazing high-definition, beautifully, heavily crafted Mortal Kombat fighting game. I couldn't even. The Predator's already setting me over the edge of just childhood fandom that you guys have no idea. The Predator's one of my favorite characters of all time. Of course, I've made several videos about it. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to have full breakdowns for Kung Jin, for Takeda, for Milena coming very soon, and I'm really excited for Takeda, even before that gameplay thing that came out with his with the stream. Dude, I thought that character looked really damn cool, and seeing him move in the stream with the breakdown, he does look indeed pretty freaking awesome, and is kind of the combination of all the cyborgs from the previous MK games. Thank you dudes very much for watching, and as always, please stay tuned, because leading up to the release of Mortal Kombat X, I'm going to be starting up the Mortal Kombat Legacy, where myself and a few die-hard Mortal Kombat friends go online with as many of the Mortal Kombat games as we possibly can, and venture back to some of the PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, and PlayStation 1 era MK games that you might not have seen too much of, and we go back and relive some of those older titles and see what the hell happened in the stories and in the combat and the gameplay, and kind of see how Mortal Kombat evolved, mostly because I missed out on a lot of those PlayStation 2 era MK games. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Maximilian, and I will see you next time.